Hey everybody, Bandicoot Commando here, and welcome back to Pac-Man World Re-Pac. Last time, we did it. We took on Tonk Man and we beat the game. That's all I can say. We beat the game, and there are two different endings in this game, in this remaster here. Depends on if you saved all your friends or not. But because I saved everyone, I got the best ending possible. So today, we are gonna go old school here with the original mode, but I got someone who's gonna be a spectator.
I'm Kylie, fellow co-commentator, and I need to refill my water bottle.
Oh, well, while you do that, I need to do a little quick thing to check. So, first, I need to see when the original Pac-Man came out.
Would have been like the 80s, wouldn't it have been?
Yeah, it was in the 80s. It came out in 1980 in Japan on May 22nd, and then the US got it a few months later in October. So 1980. But when Pac-Man World released, that was in 1999. So that was on his 20th birthday.
Like 1 year before his 20th birthday.
Yes. So then, Pac-Man World Re-Pac, if we were to go by the release date on that, let's see, that came out August 26, 2022. 2022, let's see, 20, 30, 40, yes, that would have made him 42. So, man, yeah, the Paxter's getting old here. But it's been 3 years since that game. He's now 45.
Interesting.
Very old. He's up there. So, let's get going. All right.
I put my water bottle in my little freezer so I can chill. In the meantime, so one thing I liked about the Pac-Man Museum games is whenever you started up a game or one of the arcade games, it would actually start up like an actual arcade game.
Yeah, it had like the data screen and then the screen adjustment thing, and then
Yeah, it had a bunch of tests.
It had the test stuff on it. All right. I mean, it doesn't matter how many coins I put in. So, I'm sure a lot of you know how Pac-Man works. No need for me to explain it, but as we all know from the other times I played this, we know I'm not the best at the classic Pac-Man, but there is a trophy achievement you can get if you can get to round 9. I don't know if I can pull this off or not, because I think the highest I've ever gotten was up to round 4 or 5. But we shall see if I can get to round 9 or not. Oh yeah, if you have another person, you can do 2-player, but there's only one of me.
I must duplicate.
I think part of the trick is basically... Yep, okay, yep, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, and... Oh, too late. I meant to turn, but then my fingers got jambled on the D-pad, so... Another trick to know is that when you're eating dots, it does slow you down a bit, so be sure to, like, if you're being chased, stay out off of the dots and try to get on a clear path, because you go faster without dots in your way. Also, try to score as much points as you can. Because
how many is it for a new life in this game? Like 10,000 or
Ooh.
something like that?
Yeah, I think it's like you gotta get to 10 or 20,000.
Nice.
Alright, well, that was round 1, though.
Ooh, boy.
Also, try to kind of chase after Clyde a bit. Because with the way his... Oh, damn it. With the way
That
his
bottom
AI
left corner.
is... With the way his AI is, we know that he'll try to stay away from you when you're close to him. So, as long as you can keep near him, you'll basically have a way to make sure that you won't have another problem chasing after you.
Yes.
There we go. Yeah, it's 10,000.
Alright. So at least you got back one of your spare lives, so...
Also, make good use of the tunnel warp.
Oh, shoot. For a second there, I thought that was all of them.
Oh, he touched me.
Damn. I mean, at least they're easier to reach this time.
Okay. Coffee break.
I sip my water bottle, but it's chilling. Damn it.
Round 3.
I believe Pinky is the one who tries to cut you off, correct?
I thought it was Inky that does that.
Maybe it is. Maybe I'm...
Or if it's the both of them. Also, as the rounds go on, the time of how long they stay vulnerable shortens, so plan accordingly. Oh,
what?
The timing! Right as I said it.
Damn.
Yeah, bonus Pac-Man for every 10,000. Unlike most arcade games, with Pac-Man here, when you lose all your lives, you don't get another continue with coins. You start from the very beginning. A little too early, you two.
They didn't seem to think so.
Also, try to pick up fruit, you dummy. Although, to be fair, am I calling him the dummy, or am I calling myself the dummy for doing that?
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
I don't like when they do that. Sometimes when they do that, one of them might randomly turn around to kind of fake you out.
Yeah.
But the fact that they haven't done that is what's frustrating me a bit. Also, even though I said I'm going to try to get to round 9, in actuality, at best, I'm only going to give this, like, maybe... This is my second go, so I'm going to try and give it 3 or 4 tries, and if I can't get to round 9, then that's fine.
Yeah.
It's just not meant to be. Oh, fuck off.
Well, fuck.
I would love to see Namco do, since they
What's
did
that?
this with Pac-Man. I'd love to see a Dig Dug adventure game. I don't know how you'd be able to do a Dig Dug world-style game, but that would be very interesting to see.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna... Oh, okay, nope. I barely dodged death there. I gotta clean up there quickly. See, again, the fake out. Sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't. I'm gonna put another coin in.
So, I know it technically doesn't relate to this game, but you saying I'm going to put an extra continue or an extra coin in reminded me of something. Did you know that in the original Super Mario Brothers on NES, there is technically a way to continue from the same level you game overed on?
I don't think I know anything about this.
It's, I believe, A and start on the game over screen. Hang on.
Alright, I'm kind of convinced at this point that if either Pinky or Clyde try to cut you off and corner you, they're not going to try and fake you out.
Possibly. To continue in the game in the original Super Mario Bros., after a game over, press the A button and the start button together on the title screen. This action allows you to resume playing from the beginning of the world where you lost your last life, instead of starting from the very beginning. So yeah, it was originally a way to continue, but I get the feeling that not a lot of people really knew about that.
I get the feeling that comes off as more as a cheat code in a way.
It might.
There's no way I'm going to earn a life at this rate.
Can you imagine a world where Mario never did the, just start from the same world thing? Every Mario game had a, you either beat it or... Wow, they really rushed you there.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, just every Mario game, just... You had to either beat it in one go or else start from the very beginning again.
Yeah. But that's the beauty of how games evolve. They know that...
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's just how it was with arcade games. Like, they wanted your money.
Yeah, well, interestingly enough, the reason why, like, old NES and SNES games were so hard is because game cartridges weren't that big back then. So in order to make people feel like they got their money, they had to increase playtime. And
Yeah,
the only way
and the
to do
same
that was to
goes...
make...
The same also goes to, like, when you rent them from places like Blockbuster. Like, they had to make sure... Oh, good. You faked me out. Good. You actually
You
did
faked
the
me
thing...
out in the good way.
Yeah, you did the thing I wanted you to do.
But yeah, they had to make it super difficult so that you either didn't beat it in one go, or you felt like you got your money's worth. Excuse me.
Round one, and not to jinx myself, but I'm doing alright. Okay, they go slow when they're about to enter the tunnel, so try to use that as a way to, like, to trick them.
She is chasing you. Okay,
Clyde, turn around.
Clyde.
Why wouldn't you turn around?
God, the one time Clyde locks in, and it's in that... Ooh.
Using the... Okay, maybe if I use the analog, it might be easier instead of the D-pad. Because I keep messing up my turns because my fingers keep getting jumbled with the D-pad.
There you go.
So maybe using the analog might work better.
Well, you got back your life. Or at least one.
Using the analog is kind of like using the joystick in the arcade, so... Yeah, this does feel a little smoother. My turns feel smoother. Oh, okay, I didn't know she was gonna...
Well... Uh-oh.
I think what I need to do is also watch Clyde carefully, because if I watch him carefully enough, I'll be able to know when to, like, take an alternate exit. Alright. Alrighty. If I can somehow get 8,000 points, that'd be neat. Can I skip the... I can't. I thought you could skip this intermission thing. Okay. So, an interesting thing with the ghost, whoops, I messed up on that. Alright, I'm gonna give it one more go, and so the highest I've ever reached was round 3, apparently. Even though I know I've reached round 4 or 5 before. Oh, I got no coins. There we go. I was gonna say, I believe in the Japanese version, at least with the original arcade release, the ghosts were referred to more as yokai, I believe, or monsters.
That's interesting.
Oh, I thought I could beat him. But at the same time, I mean, there's an intermission for it, but it's revealed that they're not really ghosts at all. They're just wearing cloth, and that they're... You know, I'm going to give it one more go because of how I'm being treated unfairly here. So I'll put one more coin in. Oh, my greed for points kicked in. But hold on, I should... Yeah, I'm not fine. If I turned, there would have been no way I would have gotten hit. Alright, last one for sure. Let's lock in. Trying to think of other advice to give if you're trying to get the best score. And I think one advice I know is try to go for the dots that are near the corners and turns, because that way anything in a straight line makes it a bit easier. They also say try to okay, good. Try to leave your super pellets for last, or at least preserve them as long as possible.
I gotcha.
And always go for them when you eat. That way, any points you get, you will get a life, hopefully. You also move faster when you eat a super dot, so be sure to take full advantage of the speed boost.
Pinky's coming.
Oh, I thought I could outspeed him.
Damn.
Okay. Okay, I need to know how just the fact that Pinky and Inky, if they corner you, they're not going to fake you out. Hey, why are you chasing me? You're not supposed to chase me, Clyde.
Apparently he disagreed.
Okay, well, that is all I'm going to do. Man, I just must be getting old, because I used to be a bit better at... Well, I never was good at it in the first place, but at the same time, I used to be at least a little better at it.
Yeah.
But oh well, some things are just not meant to be. Oh. Eat all the dots, run from the ghosts, control. Oh, here we go. Released in 1980, this smash hit was the very first game which featured Bandai Namco Entertainment's, although back then it was just simply known as Namco, beloved character, Pac-Man. People were drawn to its simple, easy-to-grasp rules and appealing characters, which led it to be massively popular not only in its home country of Japan, but created a global Pac phenomena. Legal notion in the game remain as that they were in the original game was released. The current binding copyright is as follows: Pac-Man trademark and at Bandai Namco Entertainment Inc. Anything else? Nope. All right, back to Ghost Island.
Well.
So, let me see where we're at on percentage. I don't have to get 100% because there's really nothing they'll give you. There's nothing to gain from 100%. But in maze mode, half of these mazes are from like what you've done in the journey. So, if you were to complete the other mazes from the other stages, you would then unlock Marathon Mode. And Marathon Mode is where you start from stage 1 here to the pirate ship area, and you keep going until you get to stage 6 of the mansion area. But once you do that, you get nothing. Because in the original, it unlocked the gallery, which showed all the concept art for the game, but here it's nothing. I mean, it gives you a bit of percentage for 100%, but there's just no point. You get nothing out of it, which is rather sad and disappointing, because I would have loved if they kept the gallery feature in this game, because I'd love to see all the concept art again. Anyway, I'm gonna save, and yeah, that will do for this episode of Pac-Man World Re-Pac. Join me next time, however, as I go over the history of Pac-Man World, that is, its development history. I never did this back when I did it, the original, because that was before I developed my style of video making. And now that I'm 10 years older and wiser, I now have the knowledge needed. I will say this, well actually no, I'll share it with you once I'm done recording here. So, that is it, and I will see you guys next time.
Later.